Hey, this is James and Jared from the Fair Chase, and we're gonna take you through an early season pack dump. All right, let's dig in.
So one of the things that we like to kind of focus on our whitetail packs is obviously it needs to fit all of our gear that we have. Number two, it needs to be lightweight. And number three, it just has to all work together.
So a thing that I have to work really hard on is narrowing down the things I bring. Because like after a while, I'll have like a 20-pound worth of stuff that I don't need. So this is kind of an early season setup, and it's basically like, when it's early season, I try to go as bare bones as possible. Like Jared said, like we want to get in quickly up a tree. And so I like the Wingman and 3 sticks. I feel like that's a sweet combination. It pops right to the side of this woodland pack, and it works really, really well.
Or you can go on my approach and just stack them all together. And then you got, you know, a little clip to keep them all together, and you just set them right on your pack. Again, trying to minimize the amount of space and equipment that you're bringing just really helps out. And this Wingman's just, it's sweet. Gives you an extra step up. It's dual purpose. That's really what we're focusing on.
Do you have 4 sticks with it?
Well, the Wingman is the 4th.
Yeah, it's the 4th one.
So.
Yeah, it's sweet. I love that about it.
All right, so this year I have the Platow from Trophy Line. It basically is almost a lumbar pack. All the weight just sits on your hips. And you've got some shoulder straps. So I'll put my sticks on top, but then inside, you can pack a saddle in there. Most of the time I'll wear mine out just because I like to have it on and ready to go whenever I find a tree. I don't have to fiddle around with it in the dark or take it off again in the dark. I got my pack of lineman's belt and tether that goes on the saddle. One of the good things to having a good whitetail pack is a kill kit. I got mine right on the side just so I can easily grab it if I have to get to it easy. It's got a few game bags in there. I also carry my knife on me, usually on a strap up on my shoulder. Montana Knife Company clips right on there. It's real easy to get to. One thing that I don't think you have in your pack, and this is for if I don't find a tree that I like to get up into, if it's a spot that I kind of am more enticed to sit on the ground, I have a 3D leafy suit top and a headdress, baklava, I think, or I don't know. Balaclava.
Yeah.
A balaclava that's right here. It packs up real nice and tight, and if I want to sit on the ground, I can just quick throw this on if I have to. And then last but not least, I've got just a rain tarp, because you never know how far back out kind of in the woods that you're going to be. It's kind of nice just to keep your gear dry if you have to. And this folds up really nice and tight. And we actually used it in Alaska like a month ago or so, and it worked out pretty slick. So that and some gloves and any other kind of warm layers you want to bring with you, kind of luxury items, but that's down and dirty. I mean, you've got your saddle, your sticks, your kill kit, a couple luxury items, and you're good to go.
So I packed a few more things than you, shocking. So one really important piece of item right here is your beech nut. I like to bring my my ozone. I use it about half the time because I forget it a lot of time. I ran out of this the other day, and you didn't mention this, and you don't want to be cutting up undies in the woods and using that, so big thing for me. A couple other things. This is a luxury-ish item.
The Jackhawk?
It's a big old Montana Knife Company knife. Great for chopping through rib, sternum. And this I learned the hard way last year, bring an extra release out.
Ooh.
I won't make that mistake again, because I was in a great spot, get out, forget, had to walk back in and didn't see anything. And then like you said, Jared, I've got a kill kit. My kill kit is, I actually don't take game bags usually in the early season. I'll usually try to come back, and that might change as we go, but again, the Montana Knife Company knife, a garbage bag so I can lay it out.
Oh, all right.
Some gloves that I have and I never end up using.
You just get it right
But I haven't, and then a knife sharpener. So anyways, I like that kind of on the outside. A couple things I have on the outside. Usually this will actually go in my saddle, but this is my rope kind of tie that we make to hang our bow and our pack and everything else up. And this is my hoist. Moving to the outside here, I can't believe you don't have this.
The deer dander?
The deer dander by Fitzgerald. Team Fitzgerald is, smell that, fresh.
Smells like a whitetail.
That's how you know. An extra rope, again, I like to have a little extra cordage.
Another knife.
Saw, yeah.
You're
I
an
may
animal,
have 3
man.
knives.
A
on me.
wallet?
My wallet. I do try to put that in here. I want to make that point because I like to make sure it's the same spot every time.
Buy something out there. I mean.
Well, I have my tags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that too. On the inside, I try to keep it simple.
Holy cow.
Deer call and spare flashlight. I'm not a big flashlight guy most of the time. If I need it, I've got my phone and my watch that has a flashlight, but I will have that in there. I've got GoPro. I throw this out pretty much every time I hunt. Now it's like the easiest thing to pop. It's a 360 camera, so you don't have to point it. Really cool. I also am like you, except I didn't have the vest or the coat. This is just netting. Literally, it's
just
not
rolled up netting.
Rolled up netting. I've got like a little cord here. It's nice and tight. It will cover me pretty well. Another luxury item.
Holy cow, man.
Dude, look how much I can fit in here. But this, I'll say, like, I don't always bring it.
But you never know if you need it.
But it's so nice if you're sitting on it. And honestly, when it gets cold out, I'll grab a little piece of tape, or if I'm out, it's like really cold, I'll wrap it up on there. I thought it would squeak. It doesn't, and it gives you a little space between the metal and your foot.
Cold metal on the feet, yeah.
Keeps you warm. And usually I bring water. Actually, I got a little something special for you. Take a sniff of that.
I'm not doing that.
I got a little whiskey in here if you want to full. Yeah. Well, it's Irish whiskey, so that makes it okay.
Is potent.
So this is our I don't usually hunt with whiskey. That is more just to show off that I had whiskey in my backpack. But that's it. That's the empty pack. As the season gets colder, I'll add clothes. Sometimes I'll swap out the wingman for a larger platform for like rut sits where I'm sitting there longer. And then on top of this is just your bino harness. One thing I really like about this pack is when it's kind of loaded up and it's hanging, it kind of hangs like this. And I can set my bino harness right there. I like to take it off. I don't like to wear it in a saddle. So I'll set it right there, and it's super easy to get into here, to get to it.
Some grunt tubes or
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep. And so it works real well. It's a cool pack, and I like that it also doesn't have the hip belt. Because I like to wear my saddle out, and with the hip belt and the saddle, sometimes it can get a little funky, and this just makes it super easy. So that's my setup. I feel like we gotta go hunting now.
If you guys want to find out more information about the packs that we're using and packs kind of coming out in the future here, go over to trophyline.com and go check them out.